This is going to be CPU versus CPU game. Orioles at Blue Jays. This is a simulation of tonight's wild card game. And okay, we're gonna do quick counts. Time of year October. Roof is open, clear skies. Alright, we're good. Let's do it! And I don't even know if that's the correct pitching matchup. I don't care. We're going to go with whatever the game gives us. Tillman versus Strongman, so I think I may have it right.
We're ready for baseball north of the border at Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. Machado and Donaldson slug it out next on the show. Marco Estrada gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Adam Jones. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All right. Like I said, it's CPU versus CPU with quick counts, and I'm shutting up from here.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista on the move. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Tapper up the line. Donaldson bare hands it. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles.
Hey.
Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, who doesn't love watching Manny Machado do his thing? He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
Number 25 will get his first cuts here. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. Well, you figure that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him going forward.
Yeah, I think it might even tell the story of how well he fares here tonight, because he's going to need to mix his speeds against a lineup like this. Once they start sitting on pitches, it could be trouble.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. It's a swinging bunt up the line. Encarnacion comes up with it. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts. So we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Manny Machado gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
And by the way, I went with my current the active live roster, which I just downloaded before this. So
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty.
if there's any issues with the rosters, it's because it's the latest live roster. It is the current live roster. So if there's any roster issues, chalk it up to
This is hit high in the air.
San Diego Studios.
And the catch is made out there by Saunders, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Orioles nothing. Blue Jays coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
I probably should have done this game in postseason mode.
Starter for the O's in this contest. EK,
Oh well.
what's the word on him?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
At the plate, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tillman's ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Again, he sends it out of play. And a swing and a miss, and the dangerous Bautista is set down on strikes for the first out. A moment here in Toronto for a look at John Gibbons' starting 9. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's a home run threat every time he steps into the box. If they want to shut him down, they're going to have to be careful and keep the ball low in the zone. Don't give him anything he can drive.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trumbo is there. And he makes the catch for the second out. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the defense for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, Mark Trumbo not known for his defense. Really that prodigious power, that great home run hitting ability. But he does play a solid first base, plays well in the outfield, and even has spent some time at third. But remember, he's not getting paid to catch the ball, he's getting paid to hit it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
First base runner of the ball game now for either team comes with 2 outs here in the home first. Now, with the cleanup guy due next, things all of a sudden could get a bit interesting.
Oh, by the way, the creaking you're hearing, that's the chair.
Set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on.
Yes, I know, my chair needs oil.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Long run for the left fielder. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check after 1, no score. Chris Davis makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
No offer on that. 2 balls and a strike.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. Taken in by Encarnacion. And he'll take this to the bag himself. And the leadoff man set down to start the second. Mark Trumbo set to hit now for the first time. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, and Holiday seems to be a little inconsistent when it comes to calling the corners. I don't think he favors hitters or pitchers necessarily, though. You're just not always sure what he's going to call with those spots.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That's great. We're just going to keep the pitcher.
The second, looking to keep this inning going. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Troy Tulowitzki strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Tillman into his motion. Here's the 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
That's a dangerous but well-placed pitch there. Most power hitters are tempted by pitches up in the zone, but that one was so far enough up that he wouldn't have been able to do much with it.
And he won't go after the cut fastball, 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Yeah, he had him in good position here. 0-2 to start the inning. He just can't seem to finish him off.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. 1 out. Russell Martin digs in, ready for his first plate appearance. Bottom of the second here with no score. Cutter got up on him pretty quickly there, and it's back to even 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Not too happy about that decision down there at first base. We're going to check it out again here on show motion. Boy, that is a tight call. You know, one way or another, someone wasn't going to be happy about that.
One way. Oh, no,
Standing
no.
in now,
I'm gonna
Justin
find
Smoak.
you. I'm gonna get you one way.
Hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going.
I know, as soon as he said that, I thought of the Blondie song.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless.
Oh, come
on!
on!
Pedro Alvarez will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That's not good.
Still no hits on the ledger, but at least they get themselves a base runner here. And that's a step in the right direction.
J.J. Hardy gets his first shot here with a man on following the leadoff walk.
And you know, guys, we talk about it all the time. Leadoff walks are so dangerous, and we'll see if they can take advantage of this one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And just never could commit to the swing there, but he went around, and it's even now at 2-2. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it, but in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. Alvarez will take the turn and head for home. And he's safe.
Well, he just made a mistake right there. This pitch up in the zone. He's got to get this ball down and try to get the double play ball. Instead, he leaves the pitch up, and that's going to wind up scoring that runner all the way from first base.
Into the box now, Jonathan Schoop. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and it goes right past him out there at short. Here comes Hardy around third. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Well, there you go. 2 runs.
Here is their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Runner goes for second on the ground up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Number 25 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ground ball left side. Great effort on the dive, but
wow, that was one heck of a skis.
Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Yeah, you might have seen the shortstop bird dogging him a little bit there at second base. And that's going to open up a good-sized hole on the left side of the infield. And as you see, the ball just gets shot right through that gap to put runners at first and third now.
Into the box, Manny Machado. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, strike 2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And this one is off the catcher's glove, and that might be a run. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second.
It looked like a 2-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Oh, man.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up.
Man, it's getting dark outside.
Hit to third. Donaldson's up with it. A play at the plate. And the tag from Martin. They got him at the plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Yes, they do. Probably should have held, but, you know. Hindsight's 20/20, right?
Chris Davis. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
kind of sucks that we're 20 minutes and we're only in the third
Now a
inning.
swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Donaldson will put this away, and that retires the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Orioles 2, the Jays nothing.
All right.
Off the inning, Kevin Pillar, as they'll look to get
I thought it was
something
Kevin
going here
Millar,
in
and then I
this
looked it up and I was like, oh, it's Pillar. But there was a Kevin Millar that played. I don't remember if he's still playing or not.
2-1 now. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knot things up at 2-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Tillman's got his target, the 2-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Well, a lot of people wonder how to throw a knuckle curve, but you'll see it here. It's a little tough to see, but that index finger really gets tucked back into the seam of the baseball. And that's what gives it the rotation and movement.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
And here's a swing and a foul ball as that was just wide of the bag. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
You know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Jose Bautista will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first.
You just don't like to get beat on a fastball, man.
Yeah, I'm just putting the dishes away. That's the noise you're hearing in the background.
Here's the 1-1. He's running towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And he is out at second base on a great throw from Wieters.
It's kind of surprising to see him stealing anyway. It didn't really look like he had a great lead at all, and they throw him out by a country mile.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Here's one that misses, and down to first goes Bautista. It's ball 4.
And that's
All
not
right.
the first time he's had the bat taken
I'm
out
done.
of his hands.
No more
You
noise
see
in the
what he did?
background.
A lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base,
Oh my God, this
I'm gonna
cold.
let the next guy try to beat me.
Josh Donaldson will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk.
Yeah, nothing going on earlier in this inning, but a chance to make some noise right here. Those kind of walks often seem to come back and bite guys somehow.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. 2 out with the man at first. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Ay.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for Toronto. They're down 2-0.
Jeez. 25 minutes and we've only done 3 innings. Ay. And this is with quick counts on,
Here as
folks.
we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
And this is where the scouting report really pays off. I mean, sometimes you just got to go looking for a soft spot in the guy's zone, and they found one there.
Stepping in now, Matt Wieters. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Yeah, not a real good job of pitch recognition there. I mean, this ball was going to be in on his hands to begin with. I don't know quite what he saw that made him want to swing at that thing, but it just completely locked him up there.
Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. Squared that one up just a little late. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Saunders on the move. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're up 2-0. Edwin Encarnacion.
Oh, excuse me.
Set to lead us off in the home half
sorry.
of the 4th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the
For the record, I had steak and potato soup, so.
Manufacture a run.
Woo!
Tillman gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
May have swung at ball 4 that time and a little late to boot. Full count now. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field, and he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. And the Blue Jays are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning. You can survive it when this guy's hitting solo shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
In now, Michael Saunders. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Hit hard to the right. Foul.
Nah.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Under it is the left fielder. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Troy Tulowitzki digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
And the pitch on 2-1. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Trumbo to the track. He makes the running play. 2 down. Settling in now, Russell Martin. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. It wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Jays get a run on the Encarnacion home run. We're through 4, and this is now a 2-1 ball game. J.J. Hardy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. One and 2, here it comes. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Tap fouled at home plate.
Oh, well, I got the wrong pitcher out there, but I don't care.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Standing in now, Jonathan Schoop. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Yeah.
So it's back to the top.
And once again,
now.
for the record, that squeaking and creaking noise, that's the chair I'm sitting in, not... Okay?
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again here. It's ball 4.
Oof.
And that's back-to-back walks here with 1 away.
Now, this 5th inning has certainly not gone to form. That's his 2nd walk so far. If he gets to 3, you'd have to wonder if that might be the end of the line.
Number 25 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Pulled toward right center field. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning. Manny Machado digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Yeah, I think that would have been his elbow, not his head. Just
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Now this needs to be a strike here on 2-2, because if not, now all of a sudden the runners are off with the next pitch.
Popped high in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Toronto after this. Justin Smoak will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Scope is there and reined in 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Hard hit ball to second, taken in by Scope. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman,
Devin Travis will dig in. He singled his first time around. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
On the ground to third. Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Chris Davis makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. On the ground near home, Martin is up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
now batting, right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
Mark Trumbo digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. You have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Goes down to get the off-speed pitch here as this is sent in the air out to left. It's got some carry to it. And that ball is gone. A home run.
well, considering the camera angle after the at-bat, I kind of knew it was gone.
Off the bat of Mark Trumbo.
Just
and the
saying.
Orioles lead it by 2 now, 3-1.
When you have a hitter down in the count like that, you got to bury him or at least get him to chase something out of the zone. That pitch is way too hittable, and he pays for it. Just an enormous mistake, and now he's so upset with himself.
Into the box, Matt Wieters. And a foul pop behind the plate. Martin should have room. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Pedro Alvarez.
Pedro Alvarez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Very high, 2-1.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. All even now, 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Orioles get a run thanks to the long ball. Through 5.5. It's now 3-1 Baltimore. Jose Bautista will get us going for the Jays here as they start their half of the 6th.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jones is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Third baseman, number 20.
Josh Donaldson will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time.
Yep.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Chopped at the plate. That's foul, so the battle will continue.
Boom.
Just finding a way to stay alive up there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Hit out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
First baseman, number 10.
Edwin Encarnacion stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark. So you need a different approach in his at-bat.
Yep.
And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Knuckle curve, and he can't ring him up as it goes to 2-2. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Schoop will settle under it to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They still trail it here 3-1. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Orioles leading this one through 6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now
Called to the
pitching for
bullpen
Blue
here
Jays,
is the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Benoit.
J.J. Hardy ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hardy not biting at that one as the count goes to 2-1 now. Fouled back. Benoit has the target. Here it is on 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, let's get you a shot of this reaction at the plate in show motion. You think he agreed with the call? I don't think he did.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Schoop. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. And not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
To short. Tulowitzki has it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting number 10, center fielder Adam Jones.
2 gone in the inning now, and here's Adam Jones. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead.
Ball game!
Michael Saunders will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Troy Tulowitzki.
Tulowitzki!
Flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Low with a fastball that time. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed by Tulowitzki, and he's a strikeout victim to make for 2 away.
This is one of those guys that you can spend all your time in the video room watching what his pitches look like, but until you get out there and see it firsthand, you just have no idea how much his stuff moves around.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. Now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Two and two now with two away and the base is empty.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
I don't know. You have to decide on your own.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Eighth inning coming up. Baltimore's out in front, 3-1. Number 25 steps into the box.
Well,
Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the eighth inning.
And when he's missing, he's not missing by much. That one might have been just a hair low, but as a hitter on 3-1, you have the luxury of making a pitcher bring something up.
Manny Machado will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair, 3-1 our score. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Hot shot on the ground to short, and he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And here, I think he's trying to get his hands into position to get rid of this ball quickly to second base, but instead, he doesn't even get any leather on it as it goes right by him for an error.
Chris Davis will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Benoit's ready. Here's the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
None out, runners at first and second. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Mark Trumbo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Nothing much. Just doing a CPU versus CPU simulation of tonight's wild card game.
To 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Wieters waiting on deck. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Bautista is after it.
Yeah, he wasn't
no
going to catch
chance
it
to
anyway.
run it down. It's a foul ball. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Saunders is under it. 2 down.
You know, it's just,
Matt Wieters will go bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way
you know,
underneath the
sometimes
ball.
life just gets in the way, you know?
He can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And nobody can get there in time. Base hit. And a relay to the plate is in time. And he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Oh, no, you don't.
Darren O'Day is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Darren
O'Day. All right. I'm going to make myself some
Bottom of the
tea.
inning, Justin Smoke. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1
All
now.
right, what do I want?
One thing,
One thing.
get on base. A walk will do the trick.
I think I'm gonna go with Darjeeling tea.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there.
Man, they gotta pick up some chai tea at the store.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
But you see, that's a hard question to answer because
And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
all right, whether or not you should get the show every year, that's a hard question to answer because it's kind of the only like baseball simulation on the market now that the whole 2K and Xbox deal with baseball kind of just went up in smoke. I mean, there are baseball games on the market. I mean, RBI Baseball was revived by the MLB, but that's more of an arcade-style baseball game, along with some of the other ones like Super Mega Baseball. That's definitely an arcade, a baseball arcade game that doesn't have anything to do with baseball. So it's kind of like, if you want an arcade game, then go with the RBI Baseball that's officially published by Major League Baseball. If you want a simulation-style baseball game, then get MLB The Show. It's just, it's kind of hard to say whether or not to get it every year because some years are better than others. It's just, it's kind of like, look at what the proposed feature set is when they announced MLB 17, and if there's anything you're interested in, then get MLB 17. If you don't see anything you like when they release the features for MLB 17, then don't get MLB 17. That's really the only way I can answer that. All right.
Full count, here it comes. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
You know, when you're holding on to a slim lead, you just can't walk the leadoff guy. I mean, those are the ones that really come back to haunt you. So he's really going to need to work towards getting a ground ball here.
Kevin Pillar will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Ready with the 3-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through for a hit.
Yeah, a big hole on the right side of the infield. You see it there. With the first baseman holding, the second baseman at double play depth, there's a lot of real estate out there, and he just bounces it right through the opening.
Melvin Upton Jr. will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Melvin Upton Jr.
Devin Travis will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Oh. Oh, he's ready.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at 3rd. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jose Bautista. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you just got to be able to put the ball in play when you got runners in scoring position.
Hit hard but fouled off to the left, and that'll keep you honest as a third base coach. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. You've got to find it there somehow.
All right, let me put it this way. The fact that I've done a New York Mets franchise, yeah, pretty much for the last couple of games, and that my main Road to the Show character is the second baseman for the New York Mets, I think that should kind of be a good indication of which New York team I support. You know, just saying. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't have any problems with the New York Yankees. It's just, you know, sometimes it's just like, oh my God, the Yankees again. You know? And the whole Red Sox Yankees thing, it's just like, oh God. So yeah, I don't have a problem with the Yankees, but I lean more towards the New York Mets than the New York Yankees. So there's your answer on that one.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo moves over. 2 gone. Josh Donaldson steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah,
and yeah,
in this ball game.
I am a New Yorker.
You're looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
2 men are on,
Yeah.
2 men out.
Yeah, I live in Western New York, in between Buffalo and Syracuse, so that's kind of my area of the state.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Deep breath time out there on the mound now. And this crowd, well, they're definitely making things tough on him out there.
Yeah.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Good battle. Count remains full. And another foul ball. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Frozen for strike 3, and that retires the side.
Oh, you should have swung at that, Donaldson.
And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Number 31 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 31.
Striding in to start the 9th, Pedro Alvarez, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
Yes, that's what they want. They want insurance. Well, if they're looking for insurance,
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
you know, if they're looking for insurance, they could call State Farm.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he takes something off there as this is swung on and missed, and there's 1 gone here in the 9th.
This bullpen's picking right up where their starter left off. This has been a real team effort on the mound so far.
J.J. Hardy gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
Right.
Hit to short. Tulowitzki fields it cleanly. On to first as the throw takes care of Hardy. 2 away.
Or how about we are farmers? Ba da 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 da.
Jonathan Stope steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Hello.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Or, you know, considering they've been doing well, maybe they're in good hands. Maybe they called Allstate.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Adam Jones would be next.
Yeah.
Gets up for the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Nothing in the Baltimore ninth. Last chance coming up for the Blue Jays. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score.
Hey, 2 runs will tie, 3 will win.
Is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
53.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Britton pauses. 1-1 on its way. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
And let's take a look at the location of that final pitch here on Showtrack. And you're going to see that even though he had a home run earlier in this ball game, they decide to come right back after him up in the zone, and they get him to swing right through it.
Standing in now, Michael Saunders. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Back to the mound and off his leg. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Troy Tulowitzki stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Runners on first with 1 down.
Yeah, I have the same problem.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, he just hasn't looked comfortable all night.
I mean, not on my end, but I mean, I have that same problem watching other streams on YouTube and on Twitch too. Sometimes, you know, the stream will be fine, and then it'll just
Great pitch there.
it'll just freeze. It'll be frozen for like 4 or 5 minutes before I realize what's going on. And then I got to click it and have it rebuffer. And yeah.
I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
In now, Russell Martin. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
All right, well, Russell Martin's the tying run.
He's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Yeah, I know. I have the same problems with Twitch, just buffering or just freezing. I have the same problems.
Maybe force him every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
All right, well, there you have it. There's the simulation. The Orioles win 3-1. And now,
this one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And this is what you want out of your starter. Gives him 7 strong innings, sets things up perfectly for his bullpen to get the final 6 outs. He's going to walk away with a victory. Good job.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Orioles win this one 3-1. Good night from Toronto.
okay, there you have it.
First for the victorious Orioles. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 1 run.
All right, there you go. The simulation of tonight's wild card game for the American League. Baltimore wins 3-1. Now I've got some other stuff to do, but I will be back and I'm going to do the NL wild card game, which is Mets, let me see, who is it? Giants at Mets. I'm going to be doing that in about a couple hours around 9:15, 9:30-ish, because, you know, there's a few things that I need to do to take care of right now. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, because this is going up on the YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/WOODY4077. And as always, I've been the Lumberjack. Try to behave yourselves. I will see you as far as the NL wildcard game is concerned in a couple hours. Otherwise, I will see you next time.